What's up, guys, and welcome back. I hope you had an amazing summer, and I'm so excited to have you in my class this year. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to turn this into a portfolio. So, if y'all just come over me onto about this position so you can look down and see what I'm doing, we'll get started. Now, this is actually pretty simple. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper, fold it, and these are huge papers, and that's because some of the projects that we'll be doing this year are not small. Now, we're going to fold it in half, and a lot of you might be thinking, oh, that's easy, I already know how to do that. And that's true, except we're not going to fold it all the way up here. We're going to leave a gap at the top, and that's where you're going to put your name and class and all of that information. So, once you have that set, you're going to push it down, slide it all the way to the bottom, slide it across. We want to make sure that fold is nice and tight. Now, if you really like art and you like making a lot of art, you can add a second fold. You can take the front, and I'm going to fold it up just a little bit, still leaving space for my name at the top, and then fold this part down again. Now, this is really hard because this is big paper, so it's not going to want to listen. So what you can do is turn it sideways like you just saw me do, and then hold it really tight down here, because when you push it down, it's going to want to push the paper up. So hold it down really tight, and then again, slide across the bottom, fold it down nice and flat, make sure it's a nice tight fold. Now the bottom's going to start looking all janky like that. That's okay. Don't worry. No one's going to be looking at the bottom anyways. Now what you'll notice is when you fold that back up, you're going to have a flat bottom, so you have space for a lot of art in there. Now, I'm going to do both versions. So first, I'm going to do the small version. So I'm going to fold this down to where we first had it. Then you're going to take your tape, which is going to be at your table. Look in your bins. Take out however much you need. And for this version, you're going to put down your tape so that half of it is covering the paper and half of it is on the table. And you're going to tear it off, and then do the same thing on the other side. Half of it on the paper, half on the table. And don't press the part on the table down too hard, because you're going to want to be able to take it back off. Because that part, when we flip it over, is going to fold over the front so that we have our finished product. Fold this over, nice and tight. You do want it kind of tight and press it down hard so that it seals, and that way you have a complete folder where stuff is not going to leak out the sides. You might have to patch it during the year, but this should hold pretty strong. And then, once you snip off these bottom ends, which I'm not going to do right now, you're going to have a nice folder. You can put all your art in there, you can put your name up here, decorate it, Mr. Bales, and decorate it, put all kind of cool stuff on the front. Y'all know I like feathers. Maybe I'll put a real quick feather on there. Put some little stripes in there. Y'all get the picture. Y'all can decorate it however you want. It's gonna be awesome. Cool. Now, for that second version. The second version, what you're gonna do is pop this back up how we had it, so we had the extra space. Now you're gonna take it, and we're gonna turn the tape the other way. So we need to leave some space. So see how we've got some space at the bottom here? We're gonna put the tape across the front like that, leave some space, have it partly open already, and then go down the back. Now, what you're gonna notice is if I let this fall and collapse, the tape is gonna touch itself and get stuck. And then you're not gonna be able to open it very wide. So you're gonna take another piece of tape. And this is the tricky part. This is why the other one is sometimes easier. But this one is more helpful if you're trying to do more art. I'm gonna stick this back piece of tape, sticky side out, onto the one that you just put there. There we go. And then you can wrap the extra around the front, around here, and then you can cut off the extra that hangs off down there, or just continue wrapping it until it sticks. Then you're going to do that same thing, a couple more of them down here, until you have a complete portfolio. Now you have 3 straps. It's not going anywhere, and you have space to put stuff. You just want to put stuff that's a little bit bigger than a gap so that it doesn't fall out. Okay? So, either one you like, get started making that, and you'll be good to go. You'll put this portfolio in our portfolio storage, and that is where all of your work will stay until the end of the year. So thanks for tuning in today. It's been great, and I will see you in class. I'm excited to see your portfolios and all the cool things you create. Peace.